Okay, we're not doing high guard. Apparently we can't do high guard because I don't have safe boot on, and I'm not going to turn it on because I have it off for a reason. So let's keep doing starbirds. Where are you? You must be. Okay. All right. I think this is where we last left off. I'm going to go ahead and hit start on the recording. And it looks like we're in. Okay. Hey, how's it going, everybody? It is me, Expired Soda, and welcome back to another part of my Starbirds playthrough. We're going to continue where we last left off, which is on level 3? No, I think it's level 4. Let me look at the level selection here. Yeah. Well, actually, it's 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we're in level 4, I guess. Wait, what is this? A little detour. I've never seen that. Did we go to those areas? I don't know if we did or didn't. Oh, free play. You can play custom sectors. Huh. I don't know if we did the detours. I don't think we did. All right, yeah, we're here in time for a winter coat. Yeah, we read this. Bird's frosty. We'll observe herd. We need insulation for our corridors. And All right, let's see what we got to do. All right, we got to build, get the station level 2. Is that the objective in this one? Is that what we got to do? All right, so learning from the last level, we might want to be a little bit more cautious on how we actually set up our base, because it can be a bit confusing when we start doing it all willy-nilly. All right, let's go over here to this side first. All right, let's pick right here. All right, let's start getting some silicon going. We'll get silicon. We'll get some, what is this? Sulfur. We'll get some sulfur. Hey, how's it going? Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday indeed. It's an early Thursday. Okay, sulfur and ash, right? Yeah, sulfur, no, sulfur and silicon. All right, let's see, what can we do? We can accept this mission. And then let's go ahead and go to another star system. Let's go ahead and go here. I think we'll set up right at the tippity top here. We got the lab going. Let's do this one since we have the uranium or the silicon going on the other side. What is this? Methane. I think that's new. Never seen methane before. All right, let's get some uranium. And then is that all we have here? Just uranium and methane, I guess. Oh, we can't get the methane like that. That means methane, we have to get a different way. That's a lot better already. Next mission, look for strangelets. After all, that's what we came here for. Yeah, so we gotta look for some strangelets. Alright, so we can't get the methane that way. That's fine. Let's just go ahead and worry about that. Alright, what else can we do? Uranium. Let's go ahead and get uranium. What's up, signal interference? Thank you for the likes, brother. And thank you for the follow. Good looking out. Appreciate that. I'm doing pretty good. Just playing some of this Starbirds. Okay, let's go over here since this place has what does this place have? Uranium and aluminum. We'll just grab the aluminum from here. We have enough uranium for now. Okay, what else can we do? The methane I don't know how to get, so we'll just accept that mission for now. Strangelet. Okay, that's how we get the victory. We gotta find strangelets. Yes, let's do the silicon. We're already doing that anyway. And then another silicon mission. Oh yeah, man. The grind, my brother. It's not easy. I need to up my editing game. Usually I'm just like throwing the live streams up and then I'll just do the Let's Plays on YouTube. I've actually had more success on YouTube than TikTok. But that's because I don't really follow the TikTok model of like doing super high engaging edits or even lives, really. Just kind of a chill, laid back kind of streamer, I guess. I'm not really into the whole artificial engagement thing. I also have I have more of a tendency to like to do the story readings, which I gained a little bit more traction on YouTube than I do on TikTok. All right, methane and sulfur. No, we haven't found water yet. All right, we got to figure out how to get this methane. There ain't much water here, at least not liquid. So what's with these icy patches on some of the nearby asteroids? Well spotted. At these temperatures, fluids and gases like water and methane freeze solid. Stella, let's research those ice extractors you designed. They could solve our problem. Well, there you go. Yeah, on YouTube I have 620, I think, subscribers last time I checked, which was probably like 30 minutes ago. Hey KK, welcome back. Yeah, I'm not good with the shorts. A lot of my stuff is either like long form content or Let's Plays. I'm doing good, KK. Just, you know, another night, another day. Or I guess it's another morning, really. All right, let's accept this silicon one. I guess we were gonna have to discover these, but well, actually, let's go into one of these planets and let's see if we can't research this ice extractor. We're gonna need aluminum and sulfur, which we're already getting a lot of. How are you doing, KK? You holding up? Alright, so Jesus loves you. Yes, Jeebus does love you. So does Korean Jesus. Korean Jesus loves you too. And Black Jesus. And every other Jesus. Okay. So we've got the ice extractor now. Researching. Is it researching or did I already get it? Needs to be placed on an ice surface. Is this not an ice surface here? Hello? Why does it just keep saying research? Thought we already got it. No, there we go. I don't know why I did that. That was weird. Okay, this can go here now. Boom, now we got methane. I don't know what methane does for us, but we have it, which is good, I guess. Where'd my little rover bot go? Here he goes. Little rover buddy. You just tapped your phone 1,000 times. I appreciate that. I got more family issues to deal with, and my father and my grandpa, and one of their famous arguments. Oh boy. Familial arguments are the best. Chris says farts. I agree, Chris. Farts. Don't let it get to you, KK. I would just try to ignore them if at all possible. Typically, when I have other people arguing around me, I just throw on the headphones and play out some instrumental music to just drown it out. All right, let's see what we can keep doing. All right, we don't have water yet, but we do have methane, and we need to figure out how to make acid. To make acid, we need to combine sulfur and water in a chemical lab. Wonderful. We don't have water yet. All right, well, let's get this rolling then. And then let's go find a planet or an asteroid with water. All right, this one looks like it has water. Ouch. Sorry to hear that, KK. My condolences. All right, we're gonna put it here. All right, we got water, that'll go here. Yeah, Signal, I appreciate that, man. I'll have to check out your channel and see what kind of shorts you make. I'm guessing it's like maybe, well, I don't know if it's gaming related, but you let me know. I'll check out your channel either way, though. Let's see. Now we have water. Oh, my channel is different than my TikTok user. Oh, okay. Well, drop your channel name in there if you want. I'll go back and check it out. I can't spell hardly either. Even with I go by Enchanted Wolf. Nice. Even with my autocorrect, I tend to still, I don't know if autocorrect has actually worsened my spelling or made it better. I'm gonna go with probably worsened. Yeah, the gaming channels are hard to go to take off nowadays. It used to be a long time ago. It wasn't that difficult because it used to be, I guess, just easier in general. All right, we need a chemical plant here, but I got to decide very carefully where I want to place it before I start placing it. Yeah, Phantom OX Gaming. I post vids of games. Yeah, a lot of the channels nowadays are really, it's mostly just like lore channels, I think, that are more popular. Like shorter form or even like super long form analysis of games. I think the way of like let's plays and playthroughs has kind of died out over the years. It used to be a lot more popular back in the day. Now I don't think it's as popular. Oh yeah, the Backrooms lore. I don't know much of the Backrooms lore. Suji Tharasavili says period. Okay, period. All right, does this one need energy? I don't think it does. Okay, so I can just straight up make, let me take this, put it in there, and then get the water and put it over here. And then that should make acid, I believe. And then now that we can make acid, we can, which planet was it? I'm gonna do this one. No, it wasn't a planet. It was one of these missions. Where'd the mission go? It was the duck guy. Yeah, the SCPs are great. I used to write SCPs back in the day, a long time ago. Back when it was still like a little fledgling website. None of mine were ever funny or unique enough to really go anywhere, though. Oh, okay, we completed it. I guess I must have accepted it and I didn't even notice. All right, we'll do the water one now, I guess. Since we're doing the water one, I guess we can, maybe we'll just go to a different planet. Yeah, what's your SCP about? I made one, I think my SCP was, it was like a what was it? It was a dryer that would teleport socks or something. Something stupid like that. I can't remember exactly what it was. Just grab some money, even though I got a lot of it. All right, let me put one of these extractors here. Really, I think I just wanted to go to this planet to get some water so that we could do these missions easier. Aluminum, I think we have a planet doing aluminum, so. And then methane, it's this one that I'm waiting for, the bird bath. It's about a dog that starts out as a pet shop, but when you take him home, he gets bigger and bigger. Oh, that's interesting. Kind of like a Clifford the Big Red Dog situation. I don't know if anybody's ever seen that. That was an old, I guess not too old, cartoon. It was one of those free cartoons. I say free, it was like on the free TV channels. As soon as he starts to eat a lot of meat before devouring its owner. Oh gosh. I like the SCPs that are like, they're not deliberately evil. They're like, or not even bad necessarily. Maybe they cause something bad to happen or unwanted, but they're not, you know, your typical like terrible situation. I don't know which class that would be. Would that be Keter or Euclid? I can't remember which one was Euclid, the safe one or the non-safe one. Maybe it was Keter. Can't remember now. All right, now let's see. I don't really need to do the supply quests right now because we have a lot of supplies. Come on, just need to wait for this one to finish. I guess really what we should do is maybe get some more research points and then just keep expanding out here into these like little. There's another methane. Here's this one. Here's this one. These are out of reach. I didn't. Oh, okay. Oh, as you get these, those become available. Might as well just get them all then. There we go. So this one's got uranium and sulfur, just like the other ones. Uranium and silicon. And then this one's got water and aluminum. This one's just got pure methane. All right, let's see. What else can we make now? Light alloy, oxygen and water, and then quartz. Okay, this is where it starts to get trickier and trickier, especially when we get into like the light alloy. Let's do oxygen. Oxygen, I think, is the easier one. To make oxygen, we need, I think it was just, yes, the refinery, and it just needs water. So I guess we could go back to our one water planet. It's got quite a bit of water. And then what we can do is we can do an extractor. Oops, nope, it's got to be the ice extractor. And then we can just set up a refiner. Close enough to it, I guess. To there, and then to there. There we go. I call him SCP-6788, or the Hunger Dog. Brought to you by Dr. Wondertainment. I like that, Wondertainment. That's a good catch line. Grab that. Alright, so let's see. What else could we get? Money. Let's just go for uranium. And then I think while that's going on, we can maybe start looking into crafting silicon and water. Silicon and water to make some quartz. Silicon and water. There's no planet with directly those two things, but what we can do is maybe grab a planet and focus. So let's go to this planet. And let's just have this planet. Well, pluck me and call me a roast. Is that what I think it is? Finally, we are getting to the good stuff. I'll bet my birdseed that there's some alien relics inside. Oh, or an actual alien. Easy, we gotta get inside this thing first. And it's frozen up real good. What is it? Oh, okay, it's one of those things. We have to build the station to get that out. And it's not easy to build that station. Okay, so let's go ahead and make this planet just our aluminum. Oh, there's like barely any aluminum on this planet. Wow, okay. Well, there's at least some right here. Or wait. No. I don't need aluminum. I need water, right? Hold on. Oh, that's right. I need water. I need water and silicon. The longer he lives, like the bigger he gets, I guess. All right, so this planet has silicon and sulfur, and this planet has water, and it's making oxygen right now. I don't know if we'll need oxygen for anything else, so let's do this. Let's turn this planet, since it has a lot of water. Actually, we already have some water coming out of this planet from one of these extractors, so let's go ahead and do... What is a planet that doesn't... Let's do this one. Alright, we can make this our quartz factory, I guess. Let's get this right here. And then let's build a chemical lab right next to it. And then let's also build a landing pad. Oh, I can't build it on that little small one. All right, we'll build it there, and then we'll take some of the water from here to go here. And then what we'll do is actually, hold on, let me go back. Oh, the messages came before when you were explaining. It's weird how TikTok does that. Let's do this. Let's build another launch pad here. And then let's just have this go here. And then that is just pulling water specifically. So then that way we can just have the water going directly here. And then the water, where's our launch pad? Here we go. Our water can go to here. And then we can build another launch pad. Oh, we're running out of pads to launch, or we're running out of areas. Another launch pad there, and then that can go whoop, 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 all the way over here. There. And then now this planet has quartz production. I didn't realize I've been tapping and now I got 2K likes. I see that, dude. Thank you. I don't know what the likes do on TikTok. I think they just like maybe produce engagement, maybe. All right, we'll do quartz now that we got quartz going. I think, right? Yep, quartz are being produced. And then I know that we're going to need to build light alloy, which is gonna, okay, so light alloy needs aluminum. So we got aluminum here, and it's also gonna need silicon. So, okay, we have this planet that has silicon as well, but let's go ahead and do this planet with silicon. And let's just make this our second silicon hub. So we're gonna do, let's have it go here too, now that I think about it. All right, so let's go ahead and build the crucible here. So the crucible will go there, and the crucible does need energy, so we'll go ahead and build some energy. Like that. There we go. And then what we'll do is we'll have an extractor here, and then that'll go straight to the crucible, and then we'll build a landing pad here, and then we'll bring the aluminum from, I guess, here. The aluminum from here will go here, and then that will go to the crucible, and then the crucible will take it to the ship. So now that we have the light alloy, we have light alloy, oxygen, and aluminum being produced, so we can build living quarters, which is good. And the next thing we might want to need to build is glass, but actually I don't even think we need to build glass really. What I do think we need to build is, I also write creepypasta sometimes. I used to write creepypastas too. I wrote sort of a short. I've been into I'm calling them 1-minute horror shows. I've been trying to write those as just like a sort of short TikTok and YouTube shorts videos that I can just read that are within 3 minutes or less. So I've been trying to do that, and it's kind of difficult, I'm not gonna lie. Limiting yourself to like a certain amount of minutes or words or whatever can be kind of difficult. All right, what is it that we need to build here? Component lab? No, we don't need to build that. What is it that, oh, it's this right here. We need to build this. And to build that, I need water, which we're already getting. All right, let's defrost this popsicle. But first I need water for the excavator's engine cooling system. We're already getting that out of the way, so that's good. What do I need to do to build circuits? Ooh, acid and silicon. Acid and silicon in a component lab, and I don't have a component lab, so we might as well start researching that. Component lab needs acid. And I'm already building acid somewhere. Alright, glass. What was it with glass? It was... We need quartz. Oh, that's right, quartz. Okay, we'll do glass. And then what was the planet that we were building quartz on? Yeah, it was right here. It's fun when I can do with my voice. I can push air past my vocal cords to make clicking noises. That sounds creepy. What I do is I will use... Nice, we already got that built. I will use... DaVinci Resolve has this really cool, almost like an RVC technology. What is it? Voice retrieval system? Or whatever it's called. And it uses AI to change your voice, but you can train the models. So you can take like any kind of voice you want and then dump it into the DaVinci Resolve. And depending on how many files you have, like how many, you know, whatever voice hours that you put into it, it'll be better. And so what I do is I'll take like old movies of like old voice actors, and I'll mishmash like different voice actors who I think sound similar enough, and then I'll train the model to do that. And then sometimes by combining them, I'll get like really interesting voices, and then I'll use those. So I'll basically read it, and then the voice actor and then the AI thing will change my voice. Where's the... Okay, the quartz are right here. Where is that going? That's going directly to this, isn't it? No. It's not going to anything, is it? Oh no, it's going to this place. Alright, so before it goes there, let's do this. Let's have it go here and then there. That way it's making glass. And then what else do we need? The corridors we already have. Water is already being produced. Oh, but I think I need it to actually go to that planet. Okay, so we can do that. All right, let's do this. Let us build a landing pad here. No, that's a launch pad, right? No, that was a landing pad. All right, let me build it right next to it, or close to it. And let me see if there's another planet with water. Yeah, it's this one. Okay. Do this. Where's the water here? Oh, not that much water here, but I'll take it. And I will have it going to here. And then I will have it going to there. Hey Liam, my day was great, and now I'm starting a new day. How is your day? So we should have water coming in here and going to the extractor thing. Hydrocarbons we don't know how to make yet. And then the circuit board I don't know how to make yet either. Oh, that's right. I need silicon and acid. Okay, let me go back and see. Where am I producing acid? I'm producing acid here. And there's no silicon on that planet. Okay. That's good, man. I'm glad yours is going good. It is 4 a.m. where I'm at. So you're 2 hours behind me. I'm guessing you're maybe on mountain time? I don't know if... I think actually mountain time might be an hour behind. Or maybe it's 2 hours. I don't know. Oh, I'm right. Okay, there you go. Liam from the UK. Nice. What part of the UK? Are you in like a major city or like a smaller offbeat city? Okay, here the acid is being produced. It's being produced here, and then it's going here. Okay, so what we need is we need the acid to maybe go to a planet that has silicon. Is this the only thing that's coming out of here is acid? Yes, I think so. So let's go to another planet, maybe a planet with silicon, like this planet, but this planet as well. Let's go here since it already has a launch pad or a drop pad. And Manchester, ooh, Manchester. We used to have an art teacher who was a huge Manchester United fan. Okay, let's see. We're gonna do, I know, 3K likes, dude, brother. You're tapping like crazy. Yeah, this game is called Starbirds. It's kind of a puzzle game, a mix of a puzzle game and like a resource management game, I guess you could also call it. Okay, so silicon there. We need a component lab. So let's build it here. Oh wait, before I do that, does it need energy? It doesn't tell me, but I can almost guarantee you that it will need energy. So let's go ahead and build it like maybe over here, actually. Somewhere where there's energy or sunlight. Okay, so it does need energy. All right, so then let's build some more solar panels, like one right here. Let me see if I can't detach these for a second and then build like one after another, you know? And then we got 1, 2, 3. Okay, so then now we can probably take this and do it there. Oh, it still needs another one. Jesus. Okay, it needs a lot of energy. All right, we need just one more. Like that. Boom. Okay, actually, let me go this way. Right there. Kind of like My Little Alchemist. Yeah. That game, and it also reminds me of can't remember what the other game's called. Keep up the great work. You're gonna see great results soon. I hope so, man. Doesn't have to be soon though. It could take its time. I mostly just do this for fun, so not really shaping out to be like a huge deal or even carve out like a big niche. Hopefully just build up a nice little community of people, and then hopefully one day we can start doing more giveaways and stuff. You like posting coupons? Yeah, my wife does a lot of couponing. She's like the expert couponer. I've got a theory on how to crack this one open, but I need to run tests. Can you give me some plastic so I can build a prototype? Okay. Oh, you don't actually like the couponing. Okay, that was just a typo. Yeah, I just like to post for fun. I used to post a long time ago, back when I was younger, like 2006, 2007 era, back when YouTube was, it didn't even have the monetization back then. I don't believe. I think it was just like, you just do your thing. Okay, so now we have this. Now we need to get a couple things going here. We need to get the silicon from, or no, we need to get the acid from here to go here. And then we need to get that acid that's coming out of here to go in here. And then we need to get some of this stuff. Oh no, not that one. We need to maybe get this one to go here. And then let's go ahead and build a launch pad and send that there. Perfect. And then that will build our circuit board and acid. So now we have circuit boards and acid, which means we can do the solar cells. Oh, you were born in '09? Nice. I was born in '94. What really inspired you to start streaming? I don't know. I think just the concept of having people watch you play games. Like, I already play games, and back in the day, a lot of, you know, my friends and I would always just like sit around the couch and watch each other play games. And so, you know, as you get older, I guess there's really not that much time that you have to do that anymore, at least not on my end. So I think it's interesting how you can have like just a group of people watching you play a game, you know, and then kind of interacting with them. Kind of brings me back to that back in the day where you would just be on the couch and just sitting around watching somebody play a game. Why are all these places making like dirt? Why is it making dirt? Is that dirt? I don't even know what that is. It's like ash? Is it making ash? It's not supposed to be making that. Why is it doing that? Wait, hold on. Maybe I'm using too much power. I think that could be it. I've only been streaming for a couple of months. Maybe like, I think I started in October of last year. Before then, I used to do a lot of YouTube, just straight YouTube stuff. I feel old. I'm going to be 17. Man, I wouldn't say that's old at all. I mean, it might feel that way, I suppose, but trust me, brother, you have got years ahead of you. Use up the time you have now wisely. Trust me. Okay. We need to start making plastic. How do we make plastic? Hydrocarbons make plastic. So we need to figure out how to make hydrocarbons. Hydrocarbons are water and carbon. Wonderful. How do you make carbon? Carbon is methane and oxygen. Methane and oxygen in a chemical lab make carbon. Okay, so we do have a planet that has methane. This planet has methane, and then this planet has oxygen. So let's go ahead and do this as our carbon production. I have to start prepping for college. Yeah, dude, I would start prepping. I would have started prepping yesterday. I hope you get well, you're probably gonna have to do, if you're on Mountain Time, you're probably in the part of the United States with your ACT scores instead of SAT. So I would focus on making sure you get those ACT scores up, because that's gonna help a lot with scholarships, which is kind of like the biggest pitfall, I think, for most people, is just the actual money it takes to do those things. All right, let's get some methane going here, and then let's go ahead and build a chemical lab. Let's pull that chemical lab into there. Let us get a landing pad going, and then let's pull that oxygen from there to the landing pad here, and then bring that over into here, which then we can output to here. Boom. Now we have carbon. And now that we have carbon, I can actually build the corridors. Studying how to code Python. Dude, that's great. Python is a great starting language. I would even suggest, honestly, maybe looking into a lower level programming language, not like a high level, like Python, maybe something like C or C sharp, just to get some of the more like fundamentals down. That is what helped me a lot. I started with C sharp, and C sharp was great. I want to go into cybersecurity. Oh, well, yeah, you're in a good place then. Really, with cybersecurity, a lot of it, you won't even need to learn that much coding. A lot of cybersecurity doesn't involve too much coding. You'll need to learn a lot more of like system managements. and things like that. I'm not really too well versed in cybersecurity, but I know a lot of people who are in cybersecurity, and they didn't have to do too many like intensive coding stuff. They had to just learn a pretty good amount, but not anything major. Oh, nice. Like your high school has a professional coding teacher, or you just have like a tutor? Okay, now we have carbon going. So now that we have carbon, oops, now that we have carbon, we can start doing hydrocarbons, right? Yes, hydrocarbons are made with carbon and water. Okay, so carbon is coming out of here and it's going somewhere else. So now we need to pick a planet that has water. Okay, this planet has water. Not a lot of it, I think, right? Oh yeah, barely any. Okay, so let me pick a different planet. The only other planet that has water is this planet. Oh, a family friend, even better. If you got a family friend to help you, that's amazing. Okay, let's build another landing pad here. And then let's get the carbon from here to go here. And then let's build another chemical lab. A lot of chemical labs. Here, I guess. Put that there. And then we'll grab another extractor and put it. Can't put it there. But I could maybe put it here. Oh no, I can't put it there either. I ran out of places where I could put extractors. Oh, that's right. I can't put it there because that's ice. I'm stupid. Okay, hold on. Let me put it here then. And then that'll go there. And then we can build another launch pad. And put it there. And then that can go there. And then now that we have hydrocarbons, we can make this right here, which is the lab. Hydrocarbon plus methane. I've managed to make a system that can retain names to be called up. That's good. That's a good starter one. Right, yeah, but that's a good one though. And and if you can fill it up, if you can fill that system up with a lot of names, you can kind of like play around with what is it called? With pulling those names in a particular set of time using different methods of calls. That's more for like maybe like system, like data management, like SQL and things like that. But it could work the same, I think, with that. What's your next milestone you are aiming for in the next few months? Don't have any particular milestone laid out, but maybe getting more people, more how would you say it? I guess more constant, or no, wait. Maybe setting up a better schedule. Setting up a better schedule, having like a good schedule set up for streaming, and then also having a good following of a decent amount of followers to go through and start up the Discord community. I already have the Discord set up. I just don't have too many people involved in it. Only have like one person right now, and then the more and more people we can get over there, that could be like the central hub for just the community as a whole. And then that way it'll be easier to track just what people are looking for, when the next lives are going to be, and then community events that we can set up after that. which is going to be like kind of like the end goal, really, is the community events. All right, now that we have hydrocarbons and all that, let's do plastics. Okay, so plastics, we need hydrocarbons. Hydrocarbons are coming out of here and they're going in here. So let's go ahead and build a refiner in between those two. Now we have plastics, and then now we can send those plastics off to Ruth for the thing over here. And hold on one moment. Yeah, brother, if you want to shoot me a DM or whatever it is you want, you can always throw tips and advice my way. I'm always welcome. You have officially tapped 5,000 times. You have. We're at 5K. Dude, I appreciate that. Maybe let your finger go to rest now. I think we're at a good spot with 5K, right? Let's see. Where's the plastics? Okay, it's here. All right, let's bring it here. Now the plastics are going to that planet. Need to go higher. We're gonna go straight to the moon. And then now we got the plastics going in there, so that's building up that. Kindly share me your Discord. Yeah, it's I'll share it to you in just a second here. Making that prototype was easier than stealing a worm from a warbler. I can build a custom excavation tool. All I need is some sturdy ceramics, electronic components, and energy. Oh, thank you for the follow, Liam. Let's get flapping. And energy. Ruth, you know I never stop you from cooking up crazy inventions, but safety gear wouldn't hurt. How about a mask? Good morning. Can you link one moon to another? You can. Never figured you for the health and safety type, but thanks for looking out, Rust. So the way that you can link the moons, or I guess asteroids in this case, is an asteroid a moon? Can a moon be an asteroid, or can an asteroid be a moon? Is by using the launch pad. So you have like a launch pad, and then you have a drop-off pad, or I guess what is the other one called? It's the launch pad and the landing pad, and then that's how you connect the two. So some resources on one, and then some resources on another. What are you streaming on? I'm streaming on Twitch, YouTube, Kick, and TikTok. I would do X and Facebook, but on X you have to pay for it, and then Facebook I just don't really see a reason. Why is this guy just like parked up there? Is that like a glitch or something? Okay, all right, let's focus. All right, let's see. We got to do ceramics, and we got to do, all right, circuit boards I'm already building. Where are the circuit boards? Circuit boards. There they are. They're on this planet. Oh, they're on the very same planet that we need them to be on. And then ceramics. How do we build ceramics? Aluminum plus carbon equals ceramics. Wonderful. Okay, where do we have aluminum? We have a lot of aluminum here. Yeah, on Kick I don't get too many, but on Twitch I do. Liam, my Discord name is pulling it up. My Discord name is just Expired Soda 94. So Expired Soda and then 94. Okay, so let's build the crucible on this planet. Since this planet doesn't have that much stuff, why can't I build it here? What? Oh, that's right, it needs this. All right, let's build that there. Let's go ahead and build our energy for it. All right, and then it's going to be, so it needs aluminum and then carbon. Are we using the carbon for anything else? I don't think we are. The carbon is being built here, and then there's a conga line here of stuff that's going over there. So let's go ahead and build a landing pad here. Let's build, oh, and welcome back, Sci-Fi Wizard. No, not there. Let's build it here. And then now we can have the carbon go there. Oh, that was what the conga line was. Look at that. It was all just carbon. Whole bunch of carbon. Kindly paste it in the chat. Yeah, give me just a second. Let me do, okay, so that'll go here, and then this will go, let's build another launch pad if we can. And then that'll go there, and then that way we can have it go straight to the planet we need it to go to, which is here. And then that would be this one, which is already going, I think, to, or no, wait, this isn't the planet we need it to go to. I'm sorry. Where's the planet we need it to go to? Oh, it's this one. That's right. I got the wrong place. Okay, so then that can go, yeah, it's already going there. So right now it only says plastic, but it is more than plastic right now. I guess we can have the plastic going over here since it's just kind of stuck there. And then we can have it going here too. There we go. Perfect. All right, let me quickly post that in the chat. There you are. Once you get a Discord server up, I'd love to join. I have it up. Just don't. Just only have one person in it right now. I'll put the link in here for you in just a second. Let me go ahead and do that now. Let me grab the linky link. Where is it? Where's the stupid link to this thing? Invite the server. Copy it. Paste. Send. There's the link to it. And then... all right. Perfect. Okay. It made you send it? That's weird. Wonder why it made you do that. Okay, so now we have enough of that. Now we just need to get our circuit boards over here. Where's our circuit boards at? Oh, we weren't building circuit boards. Or wait, we were, but I don't remember where we were building them at. Let me remember what circuit boards needed. Silicon and acid. Uh-oh. Yeah, man. Appreciate you hopping in there, dude. We have detected inactivity. I don't know why TikTok detects inactivity when I'm clearly doing something. Okay, so we need the circuit boards. Where was the planet with acid? Acid is going here, and then it's going somewhere else. Oh, it's going here. Trivia. Most do this, and it costs only roughly 60 cents per day. What is it? Most do this and it costs only roughly 60 cents per day. Most do this. Okay, so it's a trivia, or is it a riddle? Sounds like a riddle. Most do this. Appreciate you, Liam. I see the request. Most do this and it costs 60 cents per day. I don't know. That's a good one. 60 cents per day and most do this. You're just in the gateway. Nice. Yeah, I have it set up right now to where you can pick a class, I believe. But maybe I hadn't set it up completely. So if you can't get past that, I apologize. I'll have to look into what to do there. And also have a bot set up, but I don't think it's on. Charge their cell phone. Okay. Cost 60 cents per day and most do this, and you charge your cell phone. Does it really just cost 60 cents per day? That's actually quite a lot. 60, well, I guess not that much, but okay, let me think. All right, I'm losing track. We need silicon going to a crucible. No, we need silicon going to somewhere. Where is it? Oh, a component lab. No, I don't have a component lab here. So the component lab must be somewhere else. Is there a way in this game to tell where your things are? I don't think there is. Yeah, share them away whenever you can, man. I appreciate you sharing those tips, dude. Okay, so it wasn't on this planet. All right, Signal. You have a good night, man. Hopefully your day tomorrow goes great. I'll see you around, bud. Where did I put that stupid... Hold on. It's not there. It's not here. I know I have it somewhere. I know I had it somewhere. If I have acid going here... Oh, my acid is just like sitting there. It's not going anywhere. So maybe I never did actually make it. I don't know. Okay, hold on. So let's have the acid go here then. I could have sworn I made a component lab at some point though. I don't know. Maybe something happened to it. I have no clue. All right, let's just remake it, I guess. Could have sworn I've already did this though. Needs 3, right? Isn't that 3? Hold on. Damn it. There we go. Okay, so I need acid going here as well as over there. Right? Yes. Acid is going there. And then I need silicon. My TikTok disconnected. Oh well. I'll have to bring it back online in just a second. Okay, my crucible, or no, the component lab is right here. I'm gonna bring it right there. I'm gonna jimmy it over here. And then now, I guess I can send this off that way, right? Acid's going in there, and then, okay, silicon's slowly going there. Okay, perfect. All right, so now we have circuit boards being made. I think, right? At some point it'll show up right here. If we're making it. Oh, that's how you can tell Well, that's how you can kind of tell what planet has what. There it is. That's the planet that had the circuit boards. Why is nothing moving here? I have to investigate that later. All right, there we go. We got this. And I can go. I'm gonna guess it needs to go here, right? Circuit boards and power. So it's gonna get some power. How are we gonna get power? We're gonna have to do this. Put it right here. Oh, we don't have any money. Wonderful. I haven't been doing these missions, so of course we're not gonna get money. Go. It's enough money to at least make one more. Connect those two. Grab some of that. Grab some of that. Grab that. That's enough. Okay. There we go. All right, so we got power. And then soon we'll be getting some shipments of circuit boards in. There we go. We got some circuit boards coming in. 2 so far. We need 10 total. Fertilizer, ceramics we're already making. All these other things we I think we ran out. Like maybe the deposits ran out. I think that's might have been what happened. Let's just try and get this one done and out of the way, and then we can kind of focus on what happened to the other stuff. I know it was here. I just don't know what happened. Or no, it wasn't here, sorry. It was on this planet. Everything messed up here. I don't know why though. Like this has silicon going to it. Oh, well. What was it? What was this one making? I can't remember. Crucible with silicon. What was a crucible with silicon? Ash was being made from what? Okay, hold on. Is it no way to tell what other stuff you can make? Maybe by telling the crucible? Let me see the crucible. What can you make with it? Ah, I think it was aluminum is what we were making here, potentially. So we must have lost an aluminum deposit somewhere. Nice, we got it. Oh, okay, well. Finally, that nugget has thawed. Now we just need to open it. Hurry up, Stella. I want to join the others for Herb's birthday party. Peep, 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 peep. Don't crowd around it like that. We have no idea if it's safe. Shoo, shoo. Peep, peep, peep. It's humming, you say. I can't hear anything, but maybe the frequency's too high for my audible range. What are you talking about, Stella? Peep, lays a wing on the outer shell. Oh, I can feel it in my feathers now. I still need to run some tests, but could it be drawn to the other strangelet coming over, Captain? Oh, okay, so they're going to combine. He's determined. Hey, it's Herb's birthday party. Happy birthday, Herb. I thought the captain wanted to go to Herb's birthday party. beautiful. All right, nice. All right, it only took us an hour to beat that. That's great. Time for a winter coat. And we only ever get one little upgrade for each one. And I always forget to upgrade my extractors and buildings and everything else. Not gonna lie. I am forgetting to upgrade a lot of stuff. All right, let's upgrade our launch pad. Travel to next sector. Sector 5, out of starlight. I've never seen anything like it, and there is nothing in the research either that has never happened before. Chipper, any new superpowers after touching this thing? Can you lift me with with just one wing now? Peep, 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 peep. Stop poking him, Cap. Stella, talk to us. What do your readings say? This sector has the strongest strangelet signature so far. My instruments show that it's not a single massive strangelet, but rather a multitude. However, I wouldn't get too excited yet. We will need to spend a lot of resources to get them. No two ways about it. We will venture out nonetheless. Let's find them. Alright, these interferences are a nightmare, but the readings look like there might be a strangelet coat close by, possibly even two more. Let's start somewhere. Results, Stella. We need results. Alright, well, I'm going to go ahead and end the video for the YouTube on this one. I think we're going to probably just be doing one mission per YouTube video at this point, because each one is roughly taking me pretty much an hour to do. So I'm going to go ahead and call this a video. So for everybody that's watching in the future in this YouTube video, I appreciate you for sticking around. Hit that like, share, and subscribe button, and I will see you in the next one. Peace. And scene. Okay. And now for the live stream. I guess we should hit save, right? I think it's saved anyway, but just in case. All right, let me go ahead and stop my OBS recording. I need to check why TikTok decided to stop living. See you later, Liam. I am going to hop off for now, and I may be back on in a few minutes. Just depends on how I'm feeling. But I'm gonna grab something to eat real quick, and I will be back. Appreciate you for sticking around and watching, man. See you next time.